Alright, yo, another vid again. This one's Quantum Freaks against DRX. They just played that game. No, it was yesterday, my bad. It was yesterday. And we had an interesting start from Cuz, which did a recall on third camp to get a longsword. He's playing Lee Sin into Maokai. And my point is, why pick Lee Sin if you're going to do what Cuz did? And he took active decisions that went against the strategy, right? Like, League doesn't have a lot of strategy. Essentially, you've got drafts, and, like, I'm sorry for the noise of, construction noise. It's on me, sorry. Anyways, in League, you don't have a lot of strategy. You've got drafting, which is pure strategy, and then you've got late game organization on the map. Like, am I going to play 1-4? Am I going to play 1-3-1? Am I going to split push and everything? That could be considered a strategy. But essentially, there's just one big strategic thing in League, and it's drafting. And here you draft Lee Sin into Maokai saying, I'm going to be proactive, and I'm going to try to fight you off your level 6. Like, stop you from getting level 6, because that's what Maokai wants. And I'm going to try and be active on the map and do shit, right? Because I'm Lee Sin, and that's what I'm supposed to do early on. And on the other hand, Sponge is just like, well, I'm going to be as passive as possible. I'm going to clear my camps, get objectives if I can, and then once I hit 6, I'm going to use my level 6, get a kill, and then the game's over for me. Like, I don't do anything anymore. Like, I don't exist, right? And so we'll see what happens, right? Like, it's like, that's pretty much their. So as per usual, we've got the LCK thing, but we're mostly focusing on the minimap, right? So as I said, interesting start from Lee Sin. That goes, Raptors red golem into recall for a longsword, which is all right. The point of that strategy, I mean, that's a tactic, but whatever. The point of the plan is to get a longsword and be super strong on 330 scuttlebutt, and you know that Maokai is going to be on 330 scuttlebutt because he's probably going to start blue, right? But we'll see that what he does, and I think he gets like a 330-ish clear. He doesn't get like a fast clear, but it's fine. And so yeah, right now it's 330. He's activated. And everything's perfect for Lee Sin, right? It's looking super good. He's got a longsword. Maokai's level 4, he's level 4, but he's got fucking Conqueror. He's gonna shit on Maokai. And Maokai's running into Scuttlebutt. And right now, what you want to do as Lee Sin is obviously just go there and scare Maokai off, right? Scare Maokai off the scuttle. And maybe the bot lane's gonna walk and try and help him, but it's fine, like, you'll see him. You just wanna, like, tell him to fuck off. But no, he essentially bought a longsword, decided not to engage and fight with Maokai, scared of this prio, I guess, and decides to run to top lane. And maybe the call here, I think, is Karma's pushed in, I can get a gank in, right? So here, Maokai just doesn't do anything. Legit, like, a gold player's doing, like, that's gold level, what Maokai's doing. It's full clear into Scuttle into recall, right? It's legit gold level play. And then Lee Sin decides to hover T1 mid for some reason, I don't know, gets seen, smites Scuttle Crab, and then doesn't gank top. Like, as Lee Sin with a longsword in, and decides to go on Raptor. So at this point of the game, he's legit behind Maokai in terms of inventory, right? Because Maokai's got 800 golds, and he's got 350, so he's behind Maokai. The only thing he's got is one camp up. He's going to be one camp up with Raptors. And it's like, why are you not ganking? Why are you not, like, showing your Lee Sin? That's the point of the Lee Sin, right? It's showing the champion to other champions. And making them run back and get, like, space on the map. I think. Maybe I'm stupid. I don't know. And so essentially, right now, he's gonna get one camp up on Maokai, right? And Maokai's, I think he's fully, like, understood his situation. He's like, my game is over once I hit level 7, right? Like, I'm not going to farm as well as Lee Sin. I'm not going to be as tanky as Cassante. I'm not going to deal as much damage as anyone in the game. I just hit 6, do a fight, get level 7. We win the fight because my ult is so powerful, and then we win. So what does he do is, like, my game's over. I want to be as proactive as possible. He starts the grubs. Huge play. Smart. Right? And he doesn't give a shit. He's like... He legit does not give a shit. He's like aiming for level 6, and grubs give level 6, right? And right now, we've got setup covering Drake, so Lee Sin can't really walk into Drake, and he's gonna keep full clearing. Goes bot on his bot side's recall timer, and still doesn't show the Lee Sin. Walks on pink ward. Walks on another ward. Clears bot when there's no bot side whatsoever. And we come to a point where there's going to be a standoff on the Drake. And one jungler has met his requirements or something, like he's met his goal, and another jungler didn't. So now essentially they're literally even, right? Lee Sin went for an early recall to get a slower clear so that he could be stronger early on. And in the end, like 3 minutes later, he's legit just even with Maokai, right? I mean, he's got a bit more gold in the inventory, but that doesn't really matter at this point. Double ruby crystal, so strong. and this item is like terrible, whatever. And so at this point he gets like the scuttle in, which is pretty good, but like again, like he doesn't show that, like whatever. Bulldog misses R. I mean, he doesn't really miss R, I guess. Yeah, it's like good cancel by setup. That was actually pretty good. But I don't think it would... He misses Q, though, like... Because I think he ends up here at the end. And he Qs here. I don't know. Maybe he hits. I don't know. It's fine. And then goes topside. And they see Maokai bot. Yeah, they see Maokai bot. And he goes topside on Raptors. When Maokai legit only wants to do Drake. Like, it's the only objective Maokai has in his mind right now. It's like, I want to do Drake because at level 7, I'm not a champion anymore. I mean, I'm an ult. After level 7, I'm an ult. Right now, I'm like kind of tanky and everything. I can do something. After level 7, I'm going to be an ult. Like, I'm never going to farm again and everything. So he starts Drake. Smart. Lee Sin misses Q. Weird dash. Like, yeah, whatever. Like, uses a ward for some reason. And here, yeah. It's like, obviously, you've got Lucian Milio, which was kind of a pain for Lee Sin early on. But, like, your bot lane's in a good spot. The waves reset. Your Azur's here. Setup just used ult. It's looking good. Again, your Lee Sin. Show the fucking champion, right? Just go in. And I mean, right now, like, just walk past Maokai. Walk past the fucking Maokai. Get with your bot lane. Yeah. As I said, you've got like a champion that wanted to accelerate early on, didn't. And you wanted a champion that wanted to chill and get level 6. Got level 6. You know what? I'm using that fucking level 6. Using that fucking level 6, what happens? Stun, GG. And Lee Sin's like not accelerated, so he deals 0 because he's got a shit item. Could have taken serrated Dirk. And yeah. And Sponge is just like, that's my moment. Like, literally, that is Sponge's moment in the game. That's like his moment. Like, after that, the game's over. He's spamming R, you know? So obviously, Sponge is just fucking going in, man. He's going all in. He's like, that's like, yeah, fucking flash it. Yeah, there you go. Nice. He's so fucking tanky with the double ruby crystal. Yeah. It's like so, like, yeah. Mrs. Smite. I don't know, man. He's playing Lee Sin like Xinzao. And at this point of the game, Sponge's game is over. It's like, I've done my job. Like, we're like 1.5k gold ahead. We got Drake 3 Voidlings. I got level 6. I can now spam level 6 from now on. And it's GG. And at this point, DRX is so far ahead, in my opinion. Like, they've got such a nice spot. They can now literally hover butt with Maokai, spam ult, send an Nautilus cannot play, and Cuz is nowhere near being fed enough to be a threat to kill Maokai. And so, yeah, I think right now they're in a great spot. And from that spot, they lose. Like, because LCK, right? It lasts for fucking 50 minutes or something. Give me a sec. We're gonna check that. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, fucking 41 minutes. 7 Drakes, 3 Nashers, 2 Elders, 13 Nexuses. But yeah, they end up losing. I don't know. I mean, the RX not performing well, but they have. I think the game was great. The early game was very good. So yeah, yep.